Hey everybody, there it went. I didn't think it was going to come up for a minute. Thank you for being here. It shows me I've got a few people waiting, so thank you to my sunflowers and to the wildflowers that are popping up in the bushes. I'm glad you're all here. I hope we all have a great time. Um, Please leave comments in the comment section, and we'll get started in just a minute.
Dancing with our Father and God in fields of grace. Dancing with my Father and God in fields of grace.
All right. I hope everybody is having a wonderful afternoon. I've been talking with a few content creators, some new, some just small. But one thing we all had in common is that we are trying to grow our channels and that we are trying to make it a nice place to be on YouTube and not the beef sector. So, no beef here. We're just going to have fun. We're going to meet each other, and hopefully, you'll find some more content creators you like, and we'll get some more subs that can help us too. One thing I do want to accomplish in this video is I want to hear from subscribers that are not creators, and I want to know what your opinion is of what all's going on in these YouTube streets, what you think we can do to fix it, and what kind of content do you want to see. So while we're waiting on a few people, I am going to play a clip and we'll be right back. Okay, before we jump in and go head over heels, I want to say hello to my chat. I'm so glad and so thankful that you are here. It really means a lot to me. And Paranormal, I know you're not a creator, and that's one reason I'm glad you're here too, is because I want to hear some of your opinions. And hey, Pam, welcome. I'm glad you're here. AT2, Priya, Vintage Optimism. Hey, darling, this is the first time you've caught one of my lives. I am glad you're here. And of course, Mina. I love Mina. She's here. She's going to take care of us today. I said AT2, I'm glad you're here. I dropped the link. If anybody wants to come up and talk with me, please do. I like having company up here. I'm so excited too. I'm so glad you're here. And with you not being a content creator, I want some of your opinions too. And of course, creators, you can answer this. This is for everybody. One thing I want to know is what is your expectation from a YouTube creator? What are you looking for? And anybody can answer that, or if you want to come up and talk to me about it. AT2, if you want to come up and tell me what you think as a creator. I welcome everybody. And Pam, you too. I know you're new, and I'm really looking to help out everybody. So every creator, please, please, please put your contact information, a link to your channel, put all of that in. Hey, Miss B Moore, I'm glad you're here. But content creators, please put your information in the chat so everybody can subscribe to you too. I'm not one of these people that says, no, I don't want to, don't promote yourself here. I'm not going to tell you it's rude or anything. I want you to. I want everybody to be promoted, everybody to be celebrated, and we're going to go from there. Normally, I have a whole list of notes whenever I do a show, but tonight we're flying by the seat of our pants and hoping it'll all take off. Okay, Paranormal Witch says, when I look at a creator on YouTube, I don't want drama. Me either. I just want to hear interesting topics I can relate to and I can interact back, because it's important to me to be able to look with them. I agree with that. I agree with that. 82, you're saying only mods. What? I missed. Oh, wait a minute. Only mods can. So I'm the only one that can do any links to anybody's page? Well, that ain't fair. Well, we'll do it this way. Go ahead and put your information in there. Put if you are on IG, like I am at Fields of Grace 101, go ahead and put all that in there. Put your channel name. Like, once again, on here, I'm Fields of Grace 101, and then I'll sit down and I'll put it all in the description or somehow make a link to everybody. But everybody put where you can be contacted, because I want this to be where everybody can grow. Well, good. You get to listen to us while you sit at Barnes and Nobles. I love that. Irene, thank you. That is so sweet. She says, I always watch you go live. Greetings from the Netherlands. I am international. I feel special. Click the link. Click the link if you want to come up and talk. I would appreciate it. I was just looking at some. I might have put somebody in timeout. I hope not. I'm watching both of my chats jump. It's kind of funny. Pam, if you want to come up and talk about your stuff, we might just do that. Let every creator come up at some point and just tell everything about them, about your channel. My ideal channel would be for a simple woman like me that can have one space with different content without making 100 channels. You know what? I'm doing that on this one too, because I started out with just having the Bible studies and stuff like that. but it's kind of I've done a little bit of some other stuff and interviews, and I've had so many people recently asking me how to knit that I'm going to start teaching how to knit on here too. I'm not a creator, but I think creators need to relate to their audience and share opinion with. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are grown adults. And if you can't voice an opinion without starting an argument, then you might need to talk to somebody, because we're too old for that. I'm trying to see if I missed any other comments. Um, Mina, are you able to link stuff as well? Hey, Freckles, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I was telling them I'm trying to see how we can get all the creators to list their contact information so they can get new subs out of here, and for the subs to be able to talk to the creators and maybe find somebody else that they kind of connect with. If you want to come up, bless your heart, long day. If you want to come up and talk with me and tell what your channel is about, you're welcome to. That's kind of what this was about. Is this week I have met a lot of new content creators and some small content creators, and we all were looking for a place to be able to go to without all the drama, that you could actually have a conversation. And AT2, what are you talking about? Question about what I look for in a content creator. Well, yeah, y'all weren't all in our conversation this morning. Okay, what I look for in a content creator, I'm sorry. I look for someone who is relatable, someone who is interactive with the chat, and someone who's not degrading, berating, belittling, disrespecting any other creator. I don't see the point in that. I don't see the point in hate anyway. And whenever you have other content creators up here starting the foolishness, that's whenever I leave and I unsubscribe. So I hope that answered it. Hey, Freckles, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Are you tired?
I
Long
am.
day?
My job is so draining, but it's
I
because
know.
we're understaffed right now, like a lot of places. So, yeah, it's rough.
I know, also being an empath and then everything, that's got to be overwhelming for you.
It really is. So you're trying to look for an area for what now?
We want an area that you can go to. It's like I was talking with some girl named Pam earlier this morning,
Hmm.
and an area that you could go through, even if we have to create a new sector among ourselves that is not a beef sector, that is not argument, somewhere where we can all go and talk about our day, or talk about how to make a cake, or talk about what just general life issues instead of who's suing who and who's mad at whom, and
Right.
because that gets tiring and draining in itself.
Yeah, you're right. It does. And I was watching, like during my breaks and between phone calls, I was watching, some replays, and it's scary because it's and sad that some newer content creators are being scared off of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're considering leaving, and for me, that I don't like that at all. Especially, if it's not somebody who's out here trying to dox people, but just speaking their opinion, especially speaking about things that other people are afraid to talk about. But
Right.
it really and that's why I try to, promote. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my cat off the desk. I try to promote, other content creators, smaller content creators like myself, and even smaller than myself, because a lot of times, we don't get support, and the other larger content creators try to take over or try to, tell you what you should talk about or not talk about on your channel, and I
And who
don't
you
like.
can like and who you can't
Yeah,
like.
and picking teams, and I just don't believe in that. I feel like just because certain people fall out does not mean that you have to also, pick a side, because a lot of times they make up in 2 weeks.
That's right.
And if they haven't done anything to you as an adult or anything, egregious against your morals or something like that, I always say I don't agree with a lot of things people do, but I can appreciate other aspects of their personality or their content. But I definitely can't just not like people just because somebody else doesn't.
Right. That's like kindergarten playground.
Exactly. It's like the cool kids table in the lunchroom.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. And I refuse to participate in that. Like, if there was somebody out here like paying my mortgage, I'd probably consider it. But since I have to do that, no, I'm not going to go for it. And AT2, I recently found out that I am one of your minions and I do whatever you say. I would,
I
I
do
was
too.
I was in the bushes of somebody's chat and somebody said, "Oh, Freckles is weird. She just does whatever AT2 says." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, are you serious? Like, where do people get this from?" He's only been on my come up on my panel like once or twice. No, I think maybe twice at the most. And the last time, Fields, I tried to go on his panel, you know what he did? This was
What?
months ago. He looked and he said, "No, you're not showing your face. I can't let you come up." So,
AT2. No, you didn't.
yeah, he slammed the door in my face when I was at his front door, Fields.
Man, you see him not coming up right now. He's in that chat.
Uh-huh. I see him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I saw this in somebody's chat like 2 days ago.
I saw that whenever they said that.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay,
really?
wait a minute. We got somebody else joining us. Look at here.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Our master has arrived.
Hey, they said I'd just be manipulating women, so I'm just like confused, like what is going on?
Right. So now you're also the master of the YouTube streets, in addition
I'm
to.
the but I want to be the godfather of
I was
YouTube.
going to
I
say
don't want to be the
Godfather.
master.
You have
Okay,
many
you can be the
roles.
Godfather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Godfather. I guess because we're following, because apparently I do whatever AT2 says. I'm like, but he's never told me to do anything though. So how does that work? Like, seriously? He didn't even let me come up on his panel one time. He slammed the door in my face.
Hey, Natasha. Welcome. Welcome,
Oh
welcome. Thank you,
wow.
Priya.
I just wanted to add to the conversation real quick. I just wanted to say a few things. I think it's very important when you're starting out as a content creator to really study people. And I feel like
Mhm.
people do study before they come on, but I feel like they are not getting like the good parts and like almost becoming their own person. I feel like there's a lot of people that are like following leads of other people, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
you really need to carve out your own lane and find your own thing instead of trying to follow behind somebody or trying to copy what you see out. You know, we all take from each other at the end of the day,
Yeah.
but you really need to carve out your own lane. And I feel like there's people trying to just copy and regurgitate what they see other people doing. And so they're trying to
Mm.
click up with people and then get in these groups. And so like, okay, it's us versus you, but it necessarily doesn't have to be like that because some of them not even getting paid from YouTube. And then others are not getting paid that much from YouTube to even, you know, be that way. So,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes it's really confusing with the energy, and it's very important that you carve out your own lane and you be your own person, because if you just follow behind what you say, this kind of follow behind people, it creates that toxicity that, you know, we've seen. And, you know, people saying like, oh, this person is, you know, just like you said, the person said, I didn't even hear about this. This is new to me. That's why I'm like, what?
Mhm.
That, you know, you're linked up with me, but because they created these tribes. And, you know, me and Freckles only had a couple of conversations off the scene. So, you know,
Mhm.
not to say that Freckles will never be one of my minions, but she's not my minion right now. You know
Not
what I mean?
yet.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. We got to talk about payment and stuff like that, you
Right,
know?
right. Like I gotta pay you to be my minion, for me to be your minion, I think probably
Right,
is
right,
how it will
right.
go.
See, I don't know how all that goes. I mean,
I want people to not be driven off of YouTube though. I don't like that at all. You know, the way some people are trying to run the streets and, you know, send DMs. I was watching a video a little bit ago, send DMs like threatening people. So I just don't believe in that. And, you know, just all to so they can't speak their piece. It's like this is not
Right.
Nazi Germany. Um, what I'm gonna start doing actually today is doing some videos to help content creators, new content creators, you know, to like navigate StreamYard. Or I'm not good with thumbnails, but if you guys would also consider doing the same thing, you know, having a playlist of every now and then, you know, at least making some videos to help people learn to navigate their own YouTube channel, you know, because I feel like that was something
Oh,
that was missing when I started. And for example, like you're good at thumbnails, AT2. Like, so if you did like a video
mhm.
on teaching people how to do thumbnails, walking them through it, and Fields, I see that your backgrounds are awesome and you're using a green screen. So, like, if you talk to people
right.
about how to do that, you know, and that'd be a way to be positive too, to try to build connections with new content creators to help them along the way. Because I feel like there's a
That
lot
would
of
be
people who
good.
have, you know, they have something to say or to share that, you know, a lot of people would be interested in, but they don't know how to start. One, they're afraid to start. Two, and so I'm going to start building a playlist to encourage people and to show them, you know, some tips and tricks, basic stuff.
That's
Yeah.
I loved your video on Lumi, but whenever I tried it because I wanted to be an avatar for this station,
Hmm.
for this channel, and it's not compatible with my phone, so I can't make the avatar. And when I download it on the computer, it wants the avatar already done.
Okay,
So
so it's not, what
Oh,
kind of phone do you have? Because
a
it's,
Motorola.
oh, is that's Android, isn't it? Because it's
Hmm.
compatible with Android.
Yeah, and it tells me it's not compatible with my phone.
Were you
oh,
able to
that's weird.
download the app?
Mm-mm.
Have you
It wouldn't let me
upgraded your
Oh,
download
phone?
it.
yeah,
What?
maybe you need to upgrade your.
Yeah, like upgrade software. Like I have one and I keep
Look,
ignoring
I
it, but
need
I
to
need to
upgrade my.
upgrade it.
I need to upgrade my phone. The only thing holding my phone together is the case.
But have you
Oh, you need a whole new phone. I get it.
okay,
Okay.
so but your software updates are up to date? Are your
Yes.
software updates?
Yeah, this
Oh,
laptop is new. So
oh,
I mean,
okay.
and everything's been updated.
Do you have anybody who has a phone who can help you with it? And then you could just put, like, if you have a family member who could do the
I was gonna say, you know what? I might steal my husband's phone when he
yeah.
goes to bed tonight.
And then so you can make the app on his phone, and once the
Yeah.
avatar is made, you can just open up Lumi on your computer.
Well,
And
let's try
whenever,
that.
yeah, and whenever you want to change out your avatar or something, snatch your husband's phone and change up her clothes or her hair or whatever you want to do. But yeah, just do that.
Let me
That's
try
good.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Natasha says, do you guys think we should focus more on lives or recorded content?
I think people like lives.
I
I'm
like,
too lazy. I like lives.
well,
Yeah.
since I've started doing lives, I like lives because when I edit a video, it might take 3 to 4 hours. Now,
Yeah.
on my cooking channel,
Yeah.
it has to be edited.
Yeah, you have
And for
to.
Right.
me
Right.
to get one recipe posted
Hmm.
is I will usually record the night before and
Hmm.
spend several hours the
Oh
next day
no.
editing.
Yeah, I can't.
Mm.
I don't
Mhm.
like editing at all. And you know, editing it was pretty easy for me when I was using my iPhone, but then it got too full. The iPhone iMovie app, it's really easy to edit on there. And but unfortunately my phone started getting full, and even when I deleted stuff, it was still saying too full to hold the video. So I have another one on my computer. I can't remember, it's some movie editor app, but it's just too difficult and time consuming. But I usually, when I do like informational videos, I usually do those, you know, like when I did the
Right.
Lumi
Right.
one.
Right.
But I'm
Sure.
not going to go back and edit. Like, you're just going to have to deal with me repeating myself or whatever, because it's too much for me. But if you're good at editing, I would do some, you know.
Right. I can do it. I just choose not to do it. And also, a secret is that YouTube wants people to be on YouTube for an extended amount of time. So
Mhm.
they actually promote the live videos more
Ah,
than they do the pre-recorded, because pre-recorded you'll probably just click in and click out. But a live video, that's something going and people are starting to file in, and then
hmm,
it keeps people on the platform, where when you have a pre-recorded, it doesn't do the same. So we're kind of like I kind of call this the StreamYard era.
Right.
hmm,
Everybody is on StreamYard now, or, there's other stuff, but mainly StreamYard. And so,
yeah.
they like having people on here live, because someone had made a good comment, like, we do the same as Fox Soul. Fox Soul, they basically do Zoom calls. That's how they run their shows. Like, they're not even back in their studio. And
Oh
it's all
wow.
like, we kind of do the same thing. So, and their platform is on YouTube. So it's different stuff like that, where YouTube wants people to go live. So then people are interacting more and they make more money that way.
You need to make tips videos like that, you know, about the analytics side of it, because you always have good.
Yeah.
And I wish you would make just a video, you know, even if it's just like a 15-minute shorts or something.
And
Yeah.
see, now I use Movavi, Movavi, software, and it is awesome. It's very easy to edit, but
Mm,
it's still time consuming. It's still time
okay.
consuming.
Yeah, I can't get into the. I don't get paid. Maybe if I was at the point where I was getting paid or something, like
Yeah.
at least $50 a video or something, but no.
Yeah, it's like I said, the cooking videos have to be edited
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
because what am I going to say for 2 hours while I'm waiting on bread to rise?
Right.
I mean, that's not something somebody wants to watch.
Right.
Or you can do like a cooking story time.
Oh, that's a good
You
idea.
know, I had thought about that too.
Or a
And
cooking true crime. That would be, because you know people do cooking or people do makeup and true crime all the time. But how about making a recipe while you're talking about true crime? That would
you
be
know, one
different.
thing, and this was Tennessee Headhunters and I were talking about, because there's so many foodies on here
Hmm.
that just want to know about everything, that we could all come together and have like a YouTube cookbook with the creators. Everybody
Mm.
put their own recipe in there, or have a show, and like
Yeah, like an
Mama
ebook or
Bread
something.
is rising, she can start her stuff. So, that there's always something going on and you're learning several at once.
Oh.
I can see that being an all-day live too, though.
Oh yeah, that'd be a long one.
Yeah, that
But
that
YouTuber
seemed like
probably
it'd be
like it.
hard.
Yeah. I think my I did a 4-hour live one time and I couldn't believe how many views it got. I'm like, are you kidding me? But I guess because like you're saying, YouTube likes those long videos. And there's
Yeah.
sometimes you'll see people doing 8-hour, 10-hour lives and they have thousands of views. I'm like, who's watching that?
Who's watching it? Right, right. And it does not help your watch time at all. Like, I mean, it'll help as far as like getting the watch hours, but the
Mhm.
ratio looks horrible because they're probably
Ah,
only watching 2 minutes of that video, and
and
that
clicking
doesn't look
out.
good at all, you know?
Oh, okay.
So if they stay on a long time and they get 1,000 views, you won't see them get more than maybe like another 1,000 or so because it's just way too long.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Okay.
Now, a lot of times on long videos like that I am really interested in, I will have my earbuds in and be cleaning up and
Oh
listening
yeah.
to them. So, I mean, that does get the watch hours. And then sometimes just to help out some creators, I'll just let it
Let it
play.
play. I when when I'm having a hard time falling asleep, which is a lot of nights, I'll put myself back in a college lecture hall and pretend that like I'm like, ugh, I wish he would shut up. Please let him leave early or end early, or where you're trying to force yourself to stay awake because it's so boring. And so I'll let the somebody's YouTube video play, and I'll imagine it's a professor, and I'm dying to get home just to take a nap. And it helps me, like I trick myself, so it helps me
I
fall
love
asleep.
that. Have you listened to Miss Gemini's second channel?
No, I can't imagine like hearing somebody crunch chips that would make me
I
fall
that would
asleep.
not that would not do me anything but make me mad. That would make me a
Right, it would
nervous
irritate
wreck.
me. Yeah. Hmm.
Rattling ice, I don't think I could handle that.
No, I
I
don't.
don't know what all sounds she has on there, but I know that she was saying insomnia. I know she had boiling water.
I can't imagine that would. I guess everybody's different. I never heard some of the things she mentioned. I've never heard of that being,
Yeah,
but I'm
me
not
either.
into AMSR. My son listens to it. I don't know what he listens to, but yeah, I guess it depends on the person. What you consider relaxing, but
Yeah,
things like
there's
that.
a market for it. You know, it's weird to me, but there's a market for it,
There
you
is
know.
definitely when my son, I just started hearing about it a couple months ago. And then one day my son was on his computer doing homework and I was like, oh, what are you listening to? He was like AMSR. I was like, what? And he's 19. So I'm like, oh wow. I mean, I just learned about it.
I do self hypnosis.
Okay, that's good. That's a
Um,
good relaxation technique.
what I do is, I mean, it's like I'm talking to myself, and but I'll say, okay, we're going to start at 10 and take deep breaths, and then I'm like, notice your feet, pay very close attention to your feet.
Hmm.
Now, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, just let your feet float away. You know, you no longer can feel your feet, and then work your way up. I'm asleep before I ever get to my head. So,
There's a whole sector of YouTube for hypnosis too.
yeah,
to
Mhm.
to or self meditation where they'll or creative visualization. I've listened to a couple of
I
those. Some of
love
them have,
that.
yeah, some of them have some of the people have really relaxing voices. Yeah, so that helps you go to sleep. Dom
Natasha
Daddy.
says I listen to
Ooh,
Dom Day.
it takes the place of my boyfriend. Let me look up Dom Daddy.
Oh, what the
We're
hell is
looking
going
that up.
on?
Hey,
look at
Tanaky.
look at AT2's new YouTube channel idea.
All right, there you go. Yeah, deep breathing and self hypnosis has helped me so much, and a lot of times just with my health issues anyway, I have a lot of pain at times, and that's how I do that. And projective imagery. I imagine like a big, huge ball, okay? And then I have to concentrate on making it smaller and smaller with my mind until it's gone. And usually by focusing on that, it takes my focus off of whatever else is going on and could
Oh.
possibly help with sleep. I learned it when I was taking psychology, and that's how we treated my migraines then, was by projective imagery. Okay, Tenneke is saying hello to both of y'all.
Hey, Tenneke.
What's up, Teneki?
You guys, I'm looking at this Dom Daddy thing, and it seems like it's like soft PORN. Is ASMR, does that
Oh,
include that?
that's what it sounded like to me when she said "Dom Daddy," like dominatrix.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured, but I didn't think it was. But look it up on YouTube, put in Dom Daddy and see what comes up. I'm like, wait a minute, this sounds like soft
Hey,
PORN.
I'll take your word for it.
I mean, it's probably something you can look up, Dom Mommy.
Can you imagine the messages you're going to be getting after that?
Right?
Ads and all.
Oh my goodness, right? It's gonna be now. You just ruined my phone. Thanks a lot, Natasha. I'm gonna be getting all kinds of crazy ads and suggestions on my timeline.
You
It's
can
funny
send them
because
to
you're
her.
like, I'm gonna look that up, and I was all like, I don't think she knows what that is.
I mean, I figured it was somebody like talking aggressively or something. I didn't think it was gonna be like softcore stuff. Like, how does that put anybody to sleep? Oh my goodness. This one says cheating with your therapist who will breed your tight star.
No, I'm not going to look that up. I'm just going to let that one be. I'll sing Amazing Grace to myself or something.
Let me stop tainting this live. Oh my goodness. My face hurts. Oh, okay. S&M male voices. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Anybody got any other ideas?
Right. Different topics. Oh boy, I learned something new
Oh,
today.
I didn't answer what I look for in a content creator.
No, you didn't. You made me ask. See, I answered it this morning. Pam and I were talking, and that's where I got the idea for this show.
Oh,
And I said,
okay.
let's just bring everybody together. So, okay, now you can answer.
Yeah. What I look for in a content creator is somebody who is entertaining, someone that can grab and keep my attention. Is somebody that I look for when it comes to content creators. Necessarily, they don't have the best soul because about 99% of the people on YouTube don't have a good soul. So, as long as they can keep me entertained, that's all I care about.
Okay, Paranormal Witch says, personally, I think you three should do a podcast. Just come up with a name together.
Oh, wow.
We might talk behind the scenes about that. We'll see what we can work on. AT2, let me ask you, what do you think can be done to stop the hate? And I'm not giving any names out right here because there's some people I'm not gonna give a shout out to because I don't really care to send you to their channel. But there are two males that, and I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, that are always causing drama everywhere they go. And how do you see a solution to that?
If I'm guessing of the right two individuals, I don't see a solution to it. The only thing is that we can hold ourselves accountable and don't watch it. The less we don't watch it, the more it will get them to stop what they're doing and then come up with something new to create. And they would have to be forced to put out content. The reason why people watch it is because they like a train wreck. And so when you see a train wreck,
Yep.
you're going to keep watching it. And so if we, the consumers, say like, hey, we don't want to see that no more and we don't want to watch it, then we have to be the change that we want to see.
And see, that's like I said, I think, and I've said this so many times, and it seems so simple, but then again, so hard. Quit giving them the clicks and views. If they don't get the clicks and views, they'll either be forced off of YouTube or forced to change their content.
Right.
But
One person I know we can definitely probably force by stop watching, but the other individual, like I said, I don't know who you're talking about exactly, but if I'm guessing one of the people,
yeah, you do.
that one, they actually have people who watch just to hate. So in a way, they would still probably have views no matter what. There's like a
And
certain sector of like an anti-community, and so that person might still get views and it's a part of them. But I think as long as, you know, people like us don't pay attention to it and just avoid it, you know, sooner or later they won't be, you know, connected with us or anything like that.
because on that person's channel, if he's not arguing with the family member that's standing there,
I don't know
or
who you guys are talking about.
huh?
I said I have no idea who you guys are talking about.
I'm kind of guessing too. Don't worry.
Can we put it in the?
I'll
Can
send
we?
it to you.
Can we
Private
put it in
message.
the private chat so that we know?
Oh yeah, the private chat.
Yeah, can you do that, AT2?
He has,
Can you
Yeah,
do
I'm gonna
it?
turn off my camera.
okay. Because I have no idea. I've never heard anybody talking to a family member in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's
Okay.
not a beef with the family member, it's going to be a beef with someone else. And when that runs its course, it's like they find the next one, and it never stops. It just
Yeah.
changes people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Absolutely. It seems sometimes it seems like it's done intentionally just to keep the views
Right.
and the you know, just going from one target to the next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then being a victim at the same time.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. There it is. Okay. I couldn't find my private chat. There, we got it. But that's the one. Yep. Yep. And
Okay.
one of, I don't block people normally. I have never until today blocked anybody from a chat. And I do have 2 people blocked, one of which is mentioned. I do have 2 people blocked because this today is about coming together and uniting and helping each other and not having the bickering, not having the arguments. And like I said, I would like to see us create a whole new sector of YouTube, you know, that you can feel good about going into. Or like you, Freckles, you've had a long day, you've had a stressful day. And I know that you're an empath and I'm an empath, and I understand, like we were at Walmart today, and I found I had to let my husband check out, and I had to walk outside just to get to feel like I had a little bit of personal space back.
Mm.
And when you're at work in your position, you can't do that, and you do internalize a lot, even if you don't mean to. And there needs to be some place that you can go, like Cheers, where everybody knows your name. They're always glad you came, you know, and to be happy and to just let off steam and say, okay, I'm good now, instead of being so tense once you get off of YouTube that you need a break from that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Cups.
Hey, Cups.
Hey,
Cups,
Cups.
you want to come up here and talk with us?
I really like Cups' energy. I'm so glad I
Mm.
came across her channel.
Yeah,
She
I
and
appreciate
I
that.
tell you what, have played tag back and forth, trying to talk to each other. It has just been something. Come on up here and give us your opinion on some stuff too, Cups.
And you have to say channel. I love the way she says channel.
Yeah.
I
And
love it.
in that too.
A break, a shot, and a gat. Oh my goodness. Uh,
Okay, we'll be here. We'll find something to talk about. But there was another question I was asked. If y'all have any questions, let us know.
is anybody in the chat?
I know. We're gonna get together sooner or later. Y'all, I promise you. Cups will send me a message. I'll be tied up. I'll send her one. She's tied up. And then the other day we were going to get together, but I ended up spending more than half a day at the doctor's office.
Mm.
And then when I got out, we have just not been able to make it meet. But we will. We will.
Yeah. Has anybody in the chat thought about starting starting a
Oh,
YouTube
that's a good
channel?
question.
Now we've got someone named Pam is in the chat. That's her name, someone named Pam. And she's new. And
That's
well,
cute.
she said this morning, that's who she I'm someone named Pam. There's
Some girl named Pam. I see it. That's cute.
Um,
Oh, that's cute. I like that. Some girl named Pam was in my chat. What's her name?
she's new.
Literally some girl named Pam.
She's
Yeah, I've
new.
not seen that
And
name
what
before.
advice could y'all give her?
What does she do? Or has she started yet?
Yes, she started. Pam, she did her first live this morning. Pam, if I drop the link, will you come up and talk with us?
Yeah, that kind of determines my answer depending on what she does.
How do you, when people post their are you able to post the link to come up in the StreamYard chat, or do you have to do that through YouTube?
I'm in StreamYard.
Yeah, you can post it in StreamYard.
How do you do that?
I've got YouTube over here on my phone and StreamYard on my computer. There's on the very bottom of your screen, it says mute, stop cam, mic and cam, share, or invite. Click on invite and you can copy the link right there.
But how do you post it in the chat?
Oh, the comments is over to the right.
Right, but how do you keep it so it doesn't get lost in chat? Because I've seen people post it.
You do have to go to
back
YouTube.
to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So you post it in StreamYard, you go back to YouTube, you click on it, and then you can pin it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. Pin it, not post it. Pin it.
I usually try to do it before the show starts, so then I don't have to flip back and forth and stuff like that.
See, that's another thing, another tip or trick, because AT2 taught me how to do that.
He taught me how to do the members only chat. Natasha, I watch your channel. So you
Natasha,
just have to,
what's yours about? Do you want to come up here and talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what this was for. Y'all come up here and talk about your channel so people can subscribe to you. I would love for everybody to leave here with 1,000 subs tonight. You know, it would be awesome. But every single sub is precious. Every single one helps.
Exactly. And yeah, I've watched Natasha's channel.
All right, here's your link. Come on up, girlfriend. Boy, 82 is going to be outnumbered. Hey, bossy beauty.
He likes it. You know he likes it. He likes being surrounded by women.
Of course.
I do.
We see he's got the shirt unbuttoned. How many buttons are unbuttoned, AT2? Tell the truth.
Oh, just two of them.
Oh,
Just two.
just you stop
Yeah.
at two?
Just enough
Okay.
to show the
You
taco.
want to share some taco meat with them? I know you missing it.
Not on this show. No, not on this show. I won't do that.
The show isn't about the taco meat.
Yeah, I try to be on my best behavior on this show.
On
Thank
other people's
you. I
That's
appreciate
good.
that. I appreciate that. Natasha, did you get the link? Click the link.
Oh, Paranormal Witch says she just posts paranormal stuff on her IG. You could do that a whole like tell stories, paranormal stories. But I think when people do stuff like that and like the true crime, they really do a lot of editing, right? Most of them do a lot of editing. Yeah,
I would assume. I have some video like my mom passed last August from Alzheimer's, and I had taken care of her. I have video because I had a monitor in here that recorded if she moved, it would alert my phone. Or if anything, any noise, it would alert my phone so I could come check on her and I wouldn't have to keep coming in and out all day. And I've got orbs, just the videotapes of the orbs.
You're scaring me. That's so scary.
We've got Natasha and we've got some girl named
Hello, Pam.
Hello.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, can
Yes.
anyone hear me?
Yes, I appreciate you watching my channel, Freckles. And what I was going to say is every successful story is a train wreck. Even the, even the stories in the Bible. It's very addicting to watch the drama.
It is.
And if you think since there was soap operas, like YouTube is the new soap operas.
The
soap operas were the new operas. From back in the day, like Shakespeare, everything, all of his most successful stories is a train wreck. And, we say we don't want to watch the drama and all that, but we don't want to watch it. But it's just something in us that we're like, well, at least I'm not that person.
Yeah. I did a whole video on why we watch drama. I did a whole video on that.
I saw that. It was a good video too.
It's entertaining, it's entertainment.
This is the rest of my drink that I got from your slumber party left from last night.
Oh, really? Oh, I got the bottle. It was right underneath my bed too. I didn't even throw it away or nothing, but I still got the bottle.
I had 2 things of ice water, and I'll tell you what, I've already drank them on here. Natasha, what is your channel about?
My channel is, I'm a licensed cosmetologist in 2 states, and I'm also a veteran. So my channel is about beauty. Thank you. It's about beauty, and also I have some things about being a woman in the military. So I also
thank you for your service.
Oh,
thank you.
I was waiting on a break to say that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, so and I also like to do some commentary.
Okay.
What do you do your commentary on?
I've done just commentary on relationships, and I did a commentary on, on DV and not calling the police.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of that, unfortunately.
Right.
Well, tell everybody how they can find you. What's the name of your channel? Where are you? Are you on IG? Tell every bit of information you want to give.
Well, thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm under Natasha Razor. So I'm under Natasha Razor on YouTube and also on IG. And recently I've been doing fashion over 45. And I'm doing a series called Pretty Pushing 50.
Oh, that is good.
Oh, that's
I like
awesome.
that idea.
Yeah,
I've touched that
I'm
50. Let's get it going.
Shut
And
your mouth.
you don't even look that at all. Like,
I would have thought you were like
beautiful.
in your 30s, seriously.
Oh, thank you
like
very
mid
much.
30s,
So I give
somewhere
tips,
around there.
How to grow your hair, how to not go gray. because
Oh,
I don't
okay.
dye my hair or anything, and I don't have any grays hardly. So
Shut.
I
Oh
do
Oh my
wow.
goodness. How
a
does
lot of
that
beauty
work?
tips for women over of any age, but mostly I'm working my page more into the over 40 and going into
Okay.
50,
I'm
and
And
how
gonna
to
how
not
old
have
were
to get
you?
plastic surgery.
How old are you?
48.
Oh, you're beautiful. I'm 50.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You're beautiful.
Well, thank you. You need to give me some tips.
I'm
Well, if you
definitely
watch my channel, you'll get some tips.
right.
I had subscribed to you earlier.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys that have
Yeah.
subscribed to me and watched my videos. I greatly appreciate it.
I'm
I'm
a little
definitely
jealous because Natasha has never came on my show, but she came on your show.
She's came out, she's been on mine too, AT2.
Oh yeah, I don't like both of y'all. Like
Taking
I've
my
known
tongue out.
Natasha for a while now.
Well, because
Ladies
I'm
have to
always
stick
at work
together.
during your show. This is my vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're always on
Well,
late
thank
at
you
night.
guys for having me on your show, and I appreciate you helping me out.
You are more than welcome. You're welcome to come back and hang around. And we appreciate you. And again, thank you for your service.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes,
And
Bye,
thank you guys,
Natasha.
and thank you for you guys' helpful talks.
You are so
Awesome.
of
welcome.
course.
Pam,
happened
what
to-
happened? You can't come on back up.
Yeah.
So, beloved, welcome. I'm so glad to see you here. I appreciate the support. Spanish Harlem, thank you for being here. Did I get everybody that was new?
I was just gonna say, what happened to Pam? Oh, her husband just came home from work, so she had to get down. Her
Oh,
daughter's
Okay,
calling
I'm
and her husband
sorry.
just got home.
I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. I know you're going to go back and watch the replay. Thank you. Once this video is over, and I'm asking y'all, can't you go back in the comments and put a link in?
Not in the live chat, but in the comments. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
after
Mhm.
the video's
yeah,
over, you can go in and put a.
right. Yeah, you just do it like you do a comment on anybody else's video.
All right. Well, all the creators that are listening do that. Go when the video's
No. They
over.
can't. You can.
They can't put links, but the
They
owner
can't
of the
put links in
channel.
the comments.
No.
The owner of the channel can though.
Well, that's something that needs to change.
Yeah, probably because
Well, it's
people
like for spam and stuff like
I
that. It's a
understand
safety.
it, but yeah.
Hey,
Okay, still
Spanish
put where you
Harlem.
can be found, and I'll go back and copy the link and paste it for everybody.
Oh, okay, Pam's just having a busy night. Okay.
It's all right, Pam. We're gonna be around, and if you need me, I'm here. And I'm sure AT2 and Freckles would be too.
Absolutely.
Subscribe to them.
Yes.
They are amazing people.
I like helping people. I want more people to do YouTube channels because I remember I was so afraid to get started because I am really an introvert. And so it was something, but I kept telling myself, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then another year passed and another year passed. And then I finally did it. And I'm like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. As far as being nervous, you get used to it.
Yeah, it's like sitting here talking with a friend, to tell you the truth.
Exactly.
You don't think of everybody else around. And I'm going to tell you what, Freckles, I've already told you, you and I have so much in common. And I love listening to your commentary, which I love to learn. I mean, I'm a reader, I'm a studier.
Yeah,
I
me too.
love to learn. So you have just hit all the bells and whistles as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
And
I appreciate that.
AT2 was the first content creator that actually helped me with anything. And that was, like I said, Mom died in August. So it was around September that I had to make myself get up and do something because I had taken care of her for so long. I didn't feel like I had a purpose anymore. I didn't even feel like there was any reason to get out of bed anymore.
Oh, wow.
And Well, she died in my arms, and I had already told her to please let go and go with my grandmother. After I had seen all the orbs, I knew the spirit world was
Mm-hmm.
so, and I knew she was more there than here. And I I had to do something. And when I don't know how I came across AT2's channel unless it came up when I searched for something, but his thumbnails are what
Yeah, he's good
I
at
Oh
that.
wow.
noticed.
His
And
thumbnails
that's
are
what
good.
I sent him a message. I really didn't think he'd even take the time to answer it. And I said, if you have time, can you tell me how you do your thumbnails? And he wrote back Canva. And I wrote back, what's that? I didn't know anything. So he stopped and he really helped a lot.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
You're welcome.
yeah, and it's meant the world to me.
Um, Fields of Grace, have you done any videos like about caregiver support? Because in my work, a lot of people, that's something a lot of caregivers are missing
Mm.
when they're caring for family members who are have long-term sicknesses.
I have not yet. I did get out the book today.
Hmm.
300, what is a 36-hour day is the name of the book.
Okay.
And the Alzheimer's support group here gave me that. Well, AT2 just jumped on out
Just
too.
out of nowhere. Hmm.
But yeah, 36-hour day. And I've had to go slow because there I went to therapy over it, and I went to 3
Hmm.
different therapists trying to talk to them, trying to get my mind straight again, and all 3 of them ended up being friends, and I would hear more about them than they would about me when
Oh no, I hate that.
so, yeah,
Hmm.
so I just kinda okay, and I've done it on my own. I knew it. AT2 got a phone call. I knew it. You always
Hmm.
get a phone call on here. Tell them we said hello.
That's
But
something, but there's not enough support groups out there. So when you've healed enough, that could be something that you can consider, because I'm sure you already know, when you're helping other people, a lot of times it helps you heal as well.
right.
And there are not enough caregiver support groups out there, or people who, since you've already been through it, that you can help make things easier for them with the experience you already have,
Yeah,
or
because
the contacts you used, or whatever, tips and tricks to
I
make things
didn't have
easier.
any support
Mm-hmm.
groups or anything until probably the last few months of her life when hospice came in. And when hospice came in, they were angels. They were absolute angels. And Mama loved them, and she remembered them when she couldn't remember other people. They
Yeah.
were awesome. But yes, I want to do that. I want to help people with that. And that's what I got into psychology for. And
Mm-hmm.
I've asked God over the years, what am I supposed to do with this? It's like,
Share your information, your
mm-hmm.
knowledge, and your experience to help other
And
people.
now I know. And see, now I worked as a paralegal, as I told you too. And
Mm-hmm.
I did get to use that in the prison system when I worked with inmates
Mm-hmm.
there. And I did get to see a difference. And it makes you feel good. And it does help you. It helps a lot.
Because when you're helping other people, it makes you feel good. You get that feeling. Yeah, you get
Yes.
that feelings, some feelings of like self-actualization, being, helping
Yep.
other people. It makes you feel so good. In my work, I often deal with people who don't know anything about a medical power of attorney, or how to fill it out, or where to get the forms. So sharing things like that, or if you have community resources that you use to get help, or
That's a
there's a
good idea.
website called freehelp.org, and it was formerly called auntbertha.com. But going to that website, and a lot of people don't know about it, you can put in your zip code, and search for across the top. It's kind of like, it's like a Google kind of. There's a couple of tabs across the top you can click on: medical, dental, furniture, something like that. But then you can also put in a search. You search to find the nonprofit agencies in your area that offer, free or low cost help. And I mean, you can get help with rent on there, help for a mortgage. You can get furniture. You can find nonprofit counseling centers. I've gotten referrals for people to get orthotics, like somebody who's been an amputee from the knee down, and where
That's
the insurance won't pay for the orthotic or the artificial leg. There's agencies out there, nonprofit agencies, that do specifically that. So being able to, and like if you had information about resources like that to share with people, because there's so many people out there who need that support or need that knowledge, but they don't know where to look for it, or there just aren't enough support groups,
yeah,
for caregiver support.
that's true, and that's a very, very good idea, because the goal of Fields of Grace was to help people, and that's yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
If you think about all the things where you ran into problems, or you were confused, or you didn't know what to do, and you ended up learning something, share that information with other people who are in your position, so that they're not starting at zero. And I just can't imagine how that would be very fulfilling, I would think, for you.
I think that'll be awesome. I'm
Hmm.
gonna do that. Natasha says, Freckles, Fields, AT2, you three are really giving good information and spiritual help. Well, I'm glad you're picking it up, Natasha, and we appreciate you. And I know that your station is just your channel is just going to take off and be amazing too, because you're giving help.
Natasha is so positive wherever she goes. She supports a lot of different content creators, even if they don't get along. And she's always so positive.
And she's like a ray of sunshine when she came in here.
Yep, always is.
But
I love it when people can go and support who they want to without fear or shame, participate in the chats, even if they don't necessarily, the different content creators don't necessarily get along. And when she shares, when she goes up on panels, she's always very positive, articulate. And I love seeing that type of thing on YouTube.
I do
I
too,
really do.
because it's not about who likes who or who doesn't like who. I
Hmm.
mean, I had in one of my videos, I challenged people to think of the one person that you argue with on YouTube, the other creator. You think of them and come up with one positive thing to say about them. And I challenged that, and I didn't have many takers, but I stick that challenge right back out there. I mean, when you are so mad, I challenge you to think of one positive thing about that person. If you can't, unsubscribe, leave, and don't look back, because there's no sense in putting yourself in a position that you know you are going to be upset about.
Absolutely. You're so right. You are so right.
Thank you, Natasha. Tenneke, is there anything that you wanted to talk about, or Bossy Beauty? Is there anything either one of y'all, or do you have any questions for Freckles or myself? Um, and I'm not showing, and I don't know why, I'm not showing how many people are even in the room, and it usually shows. But if any paranormal witch likes your avatar, Freckles,
Thank you. It's a 3D avatar, and I got it on Fiverr.
is
And
this Fiverr or Lumi?
this was from Fiverr.
Oh
Fiverr
my
is where you can go to contract people to do things for you. Like voiceovers, drawings, art. And unfortunately, somebody had asked me about it, because I've had her for a long time, but I just never really used her. but somebody asked me about it, and I went to go to find the person who made it for me on Fiverr, and I couldn't get into the doggone account. I have like 5 different emails for different stuff.
Me
And
too.
so, and I put every one of them in to try to, do lost my password or whatever, but none of them worked. So I just don't know. But I found her on Fiverr, and she's a 3D avatar. So if you go on Fiverr and just look up 3D avatar, and since I couldn't get in, that's why I found the Lumi one, which is free, and easy. But these range anywhere between like 25 and $1,000, depending on how detailed they are and the creator who does it. But you just have to, when you're on Fiverr, because there's scams there, just like everywhere else. Just make sure the person that you choose has good ratings, at least several ratings. And people, making comments, so it's not somebody just scamming. Because literally, some people, put up the ad saying they can do stuff and then don't produce anything or produce a piece of crap. So just be careful.
Now, I made an avatar from Bitmoji,
Okay.
and I I thought I read that they were supposed to be talking avatars as well, but I haven't been able to do. It's in my keyboard that I
Hmm.
mean, the avatar pops up all the time. If I say thank you, she's there holding a banner,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I haven't been able to make her talk. And like I said, I would love to have one on this channel because
Yeah,
I might not even want to put on my
exactly.
clothes when I just put on my pajamas.
Yeah, that's why I have the avatar. But yeah, I think Bitmoji, I seen somebody say that, and but I couldn't figure it out. The one that when I, because I just searched YouTube.
Yeah,
And the
me
one that
too.
I was able to figure out was the Lumi, and it was really easy and it's free. So that's the one I did the video on. Yeah, but I think I want to say there's a lady who has, I came across her channel when she was talking about other things, but she had the cutest, it was just a big head. And I want to say she said it was a bit emoji. And oh my gosh, it's so cute. And she changes the avatar's hair and everything out a lot.
Hmm.
It's super cute.
Yeah, I can change this hair and everything. Tenneke, I don't. Fields of Grace, do you mind me telling? No, no, I don't mind a bit. Tell when you go live, tell people how to contact you, what name do they need to search. This is for everybody to get their name out there,
Hmm.
and so we can all come together. Tell anything you want to tell,
Oh, and
please.
I did share this video on my not till after work because that's when I seen your message, but I did share it on my community
Well,
tab.
thank you so much. Thank you. I would really, really love it. Would be so great to me if we had so many people in here that we had to take turns coming up on the screen
Hmm.
just to get to know each other and help each other out. Because, I mean, this is not easy to get started
No, it
and to
isn't.
work. And it's so much better when you do have people like AT2 that a newbie can say, I don't know a thing in the world about a thumbnail. This is what I thought a thumbnail was
Right,
until
exactly. And
and I kept hearing thumbnail and I'm like, that's
what
gotta
is a
be
thumbnail?
something.
Right. I watched so many how to start your own YouTube channel, YouTube videos, but still, some of them are missing things and some of them are too complicated. And so what I want to do is just do video, basic, just to get people started because I'm not very technical myself. So just, basic videos because you don't have to be all extravagant to get started. You can learn things as you go along, when you're producing content and, get better and better at whatever your production is, I guess they call it.
Yeah. There is a channel, it's Think Media.
Oh yeah, I'm subscribed. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. And like I said, my software is Movavi, but they also have a channel on here that like that's where I learned about shorts from, and they told you how to do a YouTube short.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, they're Movavi, and you can look them up, and they just have tips of all different kinds too.
Oh, okay. Let me look for them.
Yeah,
So
I really like them.
Movavi is a software, you said?
Movavi's the software that I do
Okay.
all
And
of my editing, and it also has a picture creator editor in it. But
okay.
honestly, this thumbnail I did today, I did in PowerPoint.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for having me up. I am going to get this video done real quick.
Thank you for
Um,
being here. I
and I
appreciate you.
appreciate you inviting me. Um, yeah, so I work 8 to 5. So whenever we're talking about stuff, you know that. So I work 8 to 5, and but yeah,
Are
feel
you
free.
Central Time or
Yeah,
Central?
Central. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so am I. I'm
Yeah.
Central. Down
So
south.
okay, so yeah, but
Tennessee
reach
is
out
Central.
whenever you
Yeah,
want.
Tennessee is in Tennessee. So yeah.
Tennessee headhunters. But why headhunters? Why are you a headhunter, Tennessee? Do you know why?
I don't know why unless I'm not gonna speculate. I'll let her. Um Spanish Harlem. Thank
Awesome,
you.
Spanish
Thank
Harlem.
you.
Thank you. Spanish Harlem is another one that's all over the place and always very supportive. I love people like that.
I
I really
appreciate
do.
that. I put in here earlier that you can also find me at Southern Fried and Gluten Free on here. I do have celiac disease, so everything I cook is gluten free.
Ah.
I have other allergies too, so it's allergy friendly. I'm working on diets. I've had a couple of people send me their reports from their allergist where they had allergy testing. So I'm
Hmm.
teaching them how to cook because I had to learn all that on my own. In 2007, you didn't have these gluten free sections.
Yeah.
I was in Kentucky by myself. I had gone through a divorce. And the first time I went in the grocery store after being in the hospital and all, I called my mother. I was in Kentucky, she was Alabama. And I said, Mama, I'm going to starve to death. All I
Mm.
know that I can eat is lettuce. And
Oh,
it was,
geez.
I mean, it was a trial and error, but yes, I try to teach people on there too.
That's
Queen of
awesome.
Cheesecake,
Hey, Queen of
hello and
Cheesecake.
welcome. I'm
Okay.
glad you're here. Freckles, thank you so much again. You have been just a gem and I
Oh,
appreciate it. I appreciate you so much.
thank you so much, and thank you for having me. And we'll
You're
we'll get together again soon.
okay, thank you.
All right. Bye
All
bye.
right, bye-bye. Queen of Cheesecake, would you like to come up and tell about your channel? And that's kind of what I'm doing is letting everybody say who they are, what they're about, so you can get the subscribers can sub to you, other content creators can sub, and we can kind of see who would want to collaborate with, just everybody mix and mingle. And you are welcome to come up here and have the floor. I have, there you go. There's the link again if you would like to. Um, because whenever I listened to you, you just took my heart, and I was like, all right, this, y'all, you're gonna have to get this. This is something you need to learn. Okay, everybody has their own thing. Everybody in all of my subs are my sunflowers, and that came from a few of my subs actually got together and came up with that. So my subs are my sunflowers, and the ones hiding in the bushes are my wildflowers, and I love all of them. no matter what. And whenever Queen of Cheesecake and I were talking, and we were talking about no beef zone, and okay, that's fine. She said something about her channel was vegetarian. Her channel is vegetarian in that she does not allow beef from the beef sector to spill over into her channel. You can eat whatever you want. She don't care. It ain't about that. It's about we are not having any beef here. We are all just getting together and having a good time, just like I've been saying this whole video. Thank you, Vintage Optimism. I liked it too. Actually, it was three different names. One said flowers, one said sun rays, and the other said sunflower. So that's what we went with. And it fits. It fits. It fits right along with my fields of grace. But y'all, I appreciate everybody being here. If go vegan. That's right, go vegan, no beef. I love it. If anybody else wants to come up, you're welcome to come up. Otherwise, we've been on here about an hour and a half, and I'm gonna go ahead and end it. But if anybody has any last thoughts, either put them in the comments and I'll post them up here, or jump on up here with me. But I do love you. I do appreciate you. And I really hope this video gets circulated around enough, and everybody in my chat gets just a ton of subscribers, and the subscribers get to meet new content creators. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. I love yours too. It's just, it touched my heart. Like I said, stay vegan, y'all. No beef. No beef to anybody. You can find me at Fields of Grace 101 on IG. You can find me at Southern Fried and Gluten Free on IG and on YouTube. My email is in the description if you would like to email me. And if you want to help support this channel, my PayPal information is my email address. It's kmtaylor1130@gmail.com. And I'm loving the positive vibes too. I feel so warm and cozy and comfortable with this chat that has been in here tonight. It has just made my day, and I just appreciate y'all so much. And I hope everybody has a great evening. If there's anything I can do to help anybody, let me know. Cups, if you are still in here, call me tomorrow or hit me up, and I'll give you my phone. I'll just send you my phone number when I get off. Call me tomorrow. I really, really want to talk with you, and I want to be here to help you with what you're fixing to go through too. And I love you all, guys. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Thank you, and God bless.